And that is good timing. We are just getting into things, guys. Welcome into another stream, and welcome to another casting session. Today we are casting Phantom Academy versus Void Academy. Void Academy is going to be in the red, and Phantom Academy is in the blue. On side of Phantom, correct, not Phantom Academy, Phantom University versus Void. Versus Void University. So we have Foss, hello, Akum,
5, 4,
Akarum, Melville, Not, and Badoof versus Tilted Axis, Meteor, Reskin, Comply, Bunny, and Crack Blast. So I'll be referring to Comfy Bunny as Bunny and Crack Blast as Blast, most likely. Also, just tap over to Discord momentarily and make my. Oh no. Okay, so I just need to turn off my in-game overlays momentarily.
How's it going? Hey, how's it going? Hello. Hey, go. Hey, how's it going? How's it going?
Okay. There we go. As we are looking at Phantom taking up the point on the defense here for the side of Phantom University. Not is going to be on this Hanzo, Badoof on the Ramatra. Out comes the countdown 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Attackers
Fight
incoming.
is going in and
Defend objective A.
Tilted Axis already getting purple, and Meteor on this Bastion. Sleepdart out does not connect with anyone on side of Phantom University. Already on this double flank is going to be the University of Phantom. But already Bunny going down to half health, and we haven't get some aid there from the Anna. And this engage from this Reinhardt and Bastion are both tilted, and Meteor here is going to be quick, but down goes Tilted to a sliver of health, gets the Suzu, gets the from the Anna as they now move over to the point. As Sleepdart does get caught out again, but no purchase. In goes the Reinhardt into the backline, but gets purple and anti-mated for that time. 2 already one ticket. Tilted goes down in the meantime, as also Meteor goes down by Aranex. Up on the high ground is a drink rat of Reskin, looking to put in some damage, but also Blast goes down whilst we're looking at the drink rat positioning for Reskin. In comes the re-engage for Void Academy here onto this point, and in comes the rush already. Out comes the Shatter, hits only one. Out comes the Nano, but down comes the Dragon Strike, but already Meteor down, tilted down. Down goes the Blast as well, and Reskin going down to half health, having to get out here, but goes down on the escape. Bunny here having to use Swift Step just to get out so they can survive yet another fight. In comes Fire Strike from Tilted, does not get any purchase there for their time. Already on this off angle is Meteor, looking at potentially taking this high ground for the team of Void Academy, but down goes Dort first of all. In comes the charge, hits Badoof, but down comes the anti-nade. Out comes the Bob, Out comes the Annihilation, but also artillery form popped by the Bastion of Meteor. Down goes 4 members, correction, of Void in consideration of 1 member. I believe it was in regards to... no, not even 1 member. As already back on point 8 is all 5 members of Phantom University here.
60 seconds remaining.
Out comes Tilted, they already 5 strike into the background, down goes Forces, Kiriko now. Believe goes down with no secondary healer, but Axios here, Aka here was on the off angle, does take out Meteor. Down to 4 members are Void University, but Void University do get a point and already are looking at this aggressive stance and aggressive engagement. But already Bidoof lowering the line of sight for Void here, and Phantom gonna be looking at streets in more details here as we go to Skycam for the next part. Out comes the Shatter, but only hit Bidoof's shield, unfortunately. Bidoof getting the value out of that. Out comes the version, but down goes Blast. Out comes the Nano onto Bidoof. Already 3 members down in regards to Blast. Reskin and Meteor already having to get out is going to be Tilted with Body for the re-engage here. As now Phantom look at this archway for a aggressive point of control. Out comes the Dragon Strike yet again, hits up the Blast, and Reskin's tire does get taken care of. Not goes down, but also does Akka. But Akka, in the meantime, does get tilted. Reskin goes down yet again, and force it on this Kiriko, just making sure the Kiriko on the body does not get too much value and position it way ahead. Meteor now on this Sombra. Yes, actually, out comes the Shatter, hits only Bidoof. Bidoof goes down for their trouble though. Into their backline goes Tilted. Mayfield with a Sleep Dart does not connect with anything, unfortunately. And up through streets comes the cart with the Lucio of Blast on it, just to make sure that this payload is going to be going up to the point in time. Down goes Icon, but down goes also Bunny at the same time. As we're looking at a Kiri versus Kiri. But Reskin also goes down, leaving 3 members of the team of Void here alone. Tilted goes down, Blast goes down, but Not is taken care of though. So down to 1 single member that is able to engage this point, being the Sombra of Meteor. Unfortunately though, unable to make any progress. Into the backline goes Meteor, but loses their life for the time. Not getting the better of Sombra from Meteor there. Then comes the final push into B for Void. Out comes Bob to engage the backline. In, out goes Blast to a fire the arrow to the head from the rapid bow, and that at point B is where the payload is going to end.
Score 0-1. Switching sides.
Indeed, let's go Mafia. And as we look here where the payload stopped at point B, you can see it is literally half a cart from the engage and the checkpoint, unfortunately. As Tilted already looking at this Reinhardt yet again, already on point A, waiting for his PS and supports. As Bidoof again on this Ramatra looks very stable and understandable as we accidentally go on board with Bidoof. At Mirren here on the high ground, looking potentially for a early pick with this Widowmaker. We're going to go on board with this Widow actually to see if they can get anything.
Hello there.
Mayfield getting waved at by the Widow of Mirren here, and Zombie somehow going on board with Mayfield there. I believe it was just figuring out what they're going to do here. I think they were waiting for us to come back. Meteor on the high ground here. Looking at engage with this drink crack for the first part. Countdown comes in as both teams are now ready done. Out comes the first strike onto the Widow. Mirren not going to be poking for a second as we go on board again with the Widow. We'll see if they want to care for anything. Looks up at the high ground, does not see anyone there. But does see the Reaper who Meteor takes down, not though, as we're looking at this Widow. Blast goes down to Bidoof, but Mirror with a nice shot onto Reskin there. Grapple out already. And to point A goes the team of Phantom. Into the trap goes Bidoof, but down goes Tilted Axis though by Mayfield. And taking a few pot shots is this Widowmaker still. Takes down Blast in the meantime. If you are part of the militia and want to input any comments into the box, then you can do so. I will read out chat when I can do. Bidoof going down to a sliver of HP though, as I'm saying that. Looking at Mirren here, okay, for these potential picks for early fights. Already looking at Meteor's drink crack is this Widowmaker. Down to half health goes Diva of Tilted. Down goes Nods now in the back line. Out comes the sights forward in favour of Phantom now. And in comes the dive into the back line by Tilted, but does not get any response. Reskin does go down by Cross. Unfortunately the dive going in favour of Phantom there. Bidoof goes down, but Tilted and Meteor go down in regards to avoid University. Blast and goes down to Mirren's Widowmaker as well. Bunny is going to be trying to get out with his fifth stab. Reskin is back to her sister Kirikow, as we are looking at potentially a cap here for Phantom University. As we go around the final corner, get into the volley. Out comes Beat in regards to Blast, but out comes the Annihilation for Bidoof. Not against two in both regards to both Bunny and Meteor. Now goes Blast to the Annihilation. Reskin gets taken out by Not. Mayald gets tilted, and there goes Checkpoint. That is a win already, but this is to see if they can get completion or not. Unlike a normal game, this is where it would have ended, but with the scrim time code that you see I believe you should see it. I don't know where it's gone. It does my HUD, but sure. Blast goes down. To the roof. There comes the bomb. Does not get any purchase though. Out comes the sights for Mirror. Mirror has to go into the back line. Down goes Reskin. Down goes tilted to the Reaper of Knots. Not up on TP on the high ground. Taking care of Meteor though. Into the trap there goes Mirror, but down goes Meteor from the loop. There comes the left blossom. Trying to get some value in the back line is Reskin. Reskin does get force, but down goes Reskin by Bidoof. In comes the Red Heart of Tilted. Having to end the charge early. In comes the Death Blossom by Knoll gets blast. Down goes Tilted to Ray Yield, and that's full completion for the side of Phantom University.
Play of the game.
Here again, play of the game. We very much agree that he was a very good character here. And impact here being so crucial. Down 2, down 3, gets trapped in the meantime, but you know, that is how the game works. Yeah, so still going to be in tilted axis as well as Reskin. Comfy Bunny and Crack Blast. Bidoof, not may yield, correction. AKA Mirror in and Foss, and gonna be the substitution of Owl and I believe Dave are the ones. They do have 2 spectators on each team that are just going to be watching each team. Also, just quickly have a drink. We are going to wait for what's happening here. I don't think there is going to be any substitutions here. And map pick goes to Void University and they choose Busan. Interesting choice here, but you know, it happens. Oh, they also have Shinigami Hokage spectating on the side of Phantom University. AKA Mirror is going to. It's interesting chat right now. I'm just going to close that actually, so I don't get demonetized or a strike on my channel. believe Owl is going to be on console. And they are doing hero bans here as well. So again, Void University having first ban as well as map pick, choosing Busan, and the ban is going to be when it comes up. Pardon me. Just belched, and that was not something that needed to come on stream, but hey ho, sorry guys. The ban is going to go onto the Ramatra for Void University here. Foss's ban in return is going to be an interesting one. We'll see where they want to, who they want to ban. If they are going down competitive ruling, and the OverWatch Champion Series is ruling, they cannot ban the same role. So they've got support and DPS that they can ban here. If you guys have any questions for me, you can ask. If you want to just chat and vibe in chat, go ahead. You can do so. If you want me to go on board with a certain player for a round, I will do so as well. And the Kiriko ban from Phantom as well, as we was waiting there for the response and the decision from Phantom who they were going to ban. We look at Shrine here, so I think this is Shrine. There's the import code on the top right corner of the screen. As we are looking at this Shrine first point, main fights are going to be down here probably, but there could be up on the sidelines as well. We'll go fly over to the red teams. So this is Void University over here. Tilted going to be now over onto the Tourbillon with Meteor on the Junkrat, so Tilted access I believe is going to be godly. Meteor going to be on the Junkrat. Reskin is now on the tank for Mauga. Bunny is going to be on the Moira, and Boss is going to be on this Zenyatta.
1.
On the other team, we have Foss on the Alari, Mirren on the Ash, the Doof on the Sigma with not on this Sojourn. When I casted with Nick the other day, Mirren not on the Sojourn, heavily good. Reskin already going down half health though, as we're looking at the position of Phantom here. Already onto the point is Phantom. Down goes Blast as we look away from Mort though. Tilted does take care of his pylon, but down goes Meteor to Mirren's Ash. Out comes the Torbjorn turret, but down goes Tilted, down goes Reskin, down goes Meteor, down goes the turret as well. Oh, that trouble. That is going to be point being capped by Phantom University first. Already the nade out for Not here. Looking for a little bit of damage on the approach for the team of Void University. Blast goes down already. Already looking at this high ground is now going to be some of the members of Void, but on the main choke is going to be the rest of the team. Half health goes to Torbjorn or Tilted. Half health goes to Reskin as they start the engage, but unable to because they need their support of their Baptiste on Blast here. Mirren does take power of Tilted's turret. Down goes the immortality of Blast already to Bidoof. Bidoof already takes out Bunny as well. Out comes the shield, out comes the dynamite and shot onto Meteor. Meteor goes down. Reskin goes down to the grenade out of things. Down goes the turret, down goes Tilted to Bidoof as well. And that is going to be already up to 72% and counting on the side of Phantom University as we now look at the re-engage here for Void University. Out comes Bob already, and in comes a pause. Looks like we have a disconnect from Tilted Axis. Good afternoon, Sishi. Yep, DC. Ooh dear. So we'll be. Let me just switch it over to BRB. As we have this tech issue, we will try and get this resolved as quickly as possible. And I believe. Twisted is back into the lobby, but we're still on a pause momentarily, guys, whilst we are waiting for them to get back onto the team. A coalescence was pushed by Bunny out of all people for the side of Void University. Bob was popped by Mirren, and ready has been called by both teams. Re-engage is in. Down goes Bunny for the coalescence. Down comes the lamp, but does go down. In comes Foss with the Captain's Sword, does hit 3 members of Void University here. Reskin already coming in, but unable to touch. Reskin down to Foss's Ilari. And unable to touch is the rest of the team for
Score.
Void University. Phantom University 1-0 on Busan. Already 1-0 up in the series of scrims is Phantom University as well, taking King's Row a 3-1. Almost captured pin. Point B was at the side of Void University, but unable to complete that round. As we now look at City Centre for the next point, And we see just over there is Mecha Base, where we will be going next after this round. As we look at the engage here from both teams. Blast going to be over on this Lucio now with a bunny on the Juno. Ball now for Meteor. They're changing out the tank mid-match. Bidoof here on the Sigma still. Looking at the Mirando on this at the Widow. With forces Mercy going down already. Reskin does get that kill, but Reskin does go down for that kill. Mirren does go down to half health, Blast goes down, May Yield Field goes down as well. Down goes the turret, full tilted.
The objective is now active.
Already on point is going to be Void University with 2 members of their team. Bidoof already taken up a point, but whilst I'm looking at that, Mirren goes down to Lucio. Foss comes back on the Brigitte to assist, but unfortunately not does get taken down by Tilted Axis. Already on this out Void up to 20%. Meteor going down to slugger of health with the anti-nade there for Violent Nade. Already re-engaged for Meteor looking at this again. In comes the boot from the Drinker and the Lucio, but down goes the Meteor off the map though. Mirren looking down to half health. Merskin goes down goes Hilton. 2 members left here. Blitz goes down goes Bunny. Fortunately, team fights, team wipe, 46% gained in favour of Void here. As Phantom now look for the re-engage into the team. Down goes the turret for Tilted as Meteor looking at this off angle with this ball climb. In comes the Slime, does not get any purchase. Down goes Tilted though as we're looking at this fight into the backline. In comes the Flux, hits 2 members I believe. Yes it does, it hits the Reskin, Drinkrat and the Juno of Bunny. Down goes Meteor in the backline as they are trying to get the backline of Phantom off this point. Off the high ground, leading 2 point. Mirren looking here now for an off angle, making sure that no one is going to be wrapping around to point out of the sight line of the tank. Out comes the rally, out comes the beat, out comes the Mossy Call, but a Mossy Call is shut down after a little bit was engaged on the point. Out comes the minefield onto point, takes care of Foss, takes care of the dude, but Bunny goes down, Reskin goes down, 3 members here inside, all and in favour for Phantom, takes care of Meteor's Wrecking Ball here. In comes Tilted with the Lucio. Tilted does take care of Mirren. Mirren goes down. Unfortunately, the point is flipped at 81% in favour of Phantom. Tilted already goes down to half health though, as we're looking at Bidoof. Looking for the re-engage, not goes up to point and takes care of Blast. Tilted goes down to Bidoof. In comes the ball from Meteor. Buddy goes down to rail shot of Not. Unfortunately, nothing that Meteor can do here for the re-engage. In comes the whip shot, does take care of the ball play. In comes the anti-nade onto Blast, takes care of Blast. In comes Reskin and Tilted, but gets taken care of by the overclock of the Sojourn and Bidoof combination.
Score 2-0.
Might want to turn up my mic a little.
Ready for battle.
Okay. Let me just do that then. Thank you very much, Sushi. I can also turn down the game if the game is too loud comparatively to my voice. If I can get a audio and visual check from the chat. As we now look at Mecha Base, as I said, we were going to go to all 3 points. Already 2-0 in favour for Phantom here on Busan. So Busan already won by Phantom, but we'll see how Mecha Base goes in regards to Void University here. Now Meteor going to be on this Malga composition, Reskin on the Drink Rat, Tilted still on this the Torbjorn, Bunny still on this Moira, Blast on the Lucio. On the other team we have Bidoof going over to the Orisa with a Mirren on the the Bastion. Maeve Yield is going to be over on the Anna, and Foss has decided to go Lucio. Not still going to be hovering over this Sojourn right now. And we will see how they get along as the fight is going to be up onto the high ground first of all. Both teams going to be looking at the initial push here, and out comes the initial engage. Down goes Blast already to Bidoof Orisa, but down goes Tilted to Knots and Mirren. Mirren already looking at the wraparound. Reskin goes down to Bidoof Orisa, and out goes Mirren for the engage there. Bunny and Meteor getting out with their life though. First tick going to be going in favour of Phantom here, as the re-engage is going to be taken just in this hallway and high ground. Looking at this 3-man team, in comes the Cardiac Rush. Already down to half health goes Bidoof, having to pop the golden for the down goes Bunny to Mirror. Already split up is this team. The Antinate does come out onto Tilted, does hit Tilted and the Baptiste of Blast. Down goes Mirror, down goes May, but down goes Reskin at the same time. Crosses Lucio here, having to get out of dodge, having to get to the Orisa. Orisa getting low. Down comes the beat, hits 3 members of the team of Phantom University. In comes the rush again from Meteor. Already hitting the Bidoof Orisa, taking now the high ground, and they have taken the point at 39%. And they are 18% and counting as they look for the re-engage here for Bidoof and Meteor. Bidoof already taken down Meteor to half health, but in comes the cage fight, in comes the Coalescence, in comes the Matrix, but in comes also Molten Core. 3 ults being popped in regards to, sorry, 4 ults being popped in regards to Void University there. And artillery form for Reskin coming in to the back line. Is a Meteor getting slept and anti-naded there, with Bidoof taking point already. Mayville and Foss going down. Tilted goes down though in response. Down goes Blast, goes Bidoof, but on point is Marin, but Marin, correction, is unable to get anything down. Not, unfortunately, staggered out and being pressured out. Reskin does get taken out by Marin though on this off angle. Sorry, not, correction. Not gets slammed in by the Malga. In comes Marin for the team, but out goes Mirren as well. Tilted does get taken care of by Force in response. Bidoof already having to take a very safe angle here. In comes the overclock for Not, but out goes Bidoof. Blast gets taken care of by the overclock, but down goes Reskin, down goes Buddy. Just going to be the tank and Torbjorn for the side of, but Mirren goes down. Meteor goes down here, very Tilted goes down. That is going to be the re-engage. 99% for Void, looking stronger on Busan Mecha Base here. As on the high ground is not now. Going to go on board with not, in fact. That is not who I said. Game, but sure. As we go on board with not, finally. Looking at this off angle, looking at potentially getting some ping, some nice damage in from this charge up rail shot. The right click. Out comes the occasion fight, but does not get anything for it. Reskin goes down, Flash goes down, both to the soldier player of Not. Down goes tilted to the Medusa Orisa. Down goes the Meteor tank of Maoga to the Bastion. Out comes the grenade to hit the Moira. And out comes the Amp Matrix. Trying to recontest is going to be the team of Void and unable to get there. And Phantom University now 2-0, 3-0 on regards to Busan. Not getting the play of the game and very, very deserved here for not getting the digs into the Mauga, definitely dealing a lot of damage there. Again, Void University having mapped pick here and first ban of Hero. Not just got a lot of pressure there by the Sojourn. Most likely going to be a Sojourn ban here in regards to what Void University will pick. What map they choose though is a different matter. And Watchpoint Gibraltar being asked by the team of Phantom. Tilted saying that he's finally warming up to the games. We will see after this one if anyone's going to be saying anything to stream. We do have sound today for game, as opposed to last night. Portfolio. Put the Plinko guy in. I hear he is good. Reinhardt player. Plinko, is that you in chat? Be honest. I'm just casting. I don't make these decisions. Bidoof looking strong on both variations of the tank play already. Phantom looking strong with a 2-0 so far. Remember, it went to 3 points on King's Row and all 3 points on Busan. No contest on Busan from the side of Void University. Void University did in fact get a single point in regards to I Plinko. sorry, as I was saying, Void University getting a map with a point on King's Row, almost getting to 2 checkpoints on King's Row. Unfortunately, was not able to get the point B, but is going to be looking at a Sojourn ban as I expected here. Yep, Plinko said the exact same thing in the chat that he put in the chat the whole of my live stream. It must have been someone else. Sure.
Arriving at Watchpoint Gibraltar.
Well, thank you very much for the friendly invite. I'll probably do that after this scrim is over and done with. As I will quickly have a drink before the round is fully started, and we are currently looking at C. Now let's not look at C, let's look at A, as the team of Phantom are going to be having not on the Hanzo Mayfield on the Baptiste. Now not going to be looking at the Widowmaker. Mirren on the Ash, so they're going to be going double sniper here with Foss on the Zenyatta. Reskin on the Sigma here with a Zen from Blast. Bunny on the Kiri. Tilted going to be on the Torbjorn. Meteor on the Sombra. If you like what you're seeing, share this around with your friends, family, or whatever, and make sure that you like. Does help the algorithm help me out. Already the engage has been gone as Tilted goes down to some kind of health, but takes care of Mirren. The turret does go down though by the not. There's a Widowmaker here. Already engaging around this first corner of A, so towards the what is referred as the car wash here. The turret getting a lot of work into the back line as we watch Meteor go into the back line, but Mirren finds him very quickly with a headshot. Delta goes down, down goes Tilted's turret as well. Already at a half health is going to be Blast's Zenyatta here as we go under the overpass round the final corner towards point A. Already low is the backline and Reskin goes down to half health. Up in the face is going to be the Produce from Sigma, taking care of Tilted though also. Down goes Foss on the sideline. I heard that has to my left, unfortunately, to Meteor's virus out of all things. Blast does go down, Reskin goes down, and that is going to be most likely the point. Going to be stalling out for a moment or two. already tilted, getting a headshot down to a sliver of health. Foss goes down to, again, Meteor on this off angle. We're going on board with Meteor, actually, as we look at the dynamite coming in from Marion after the sights were popped, but down goes not as the re-engage comes in by Reskin on the Winston now. Down goes Mirren to the Basu Zenyatta, but Bunny goes down to Foss, and the turret goes down as well. On the turret line is this Togo, unfortunately. We're going on board with Mayfield's Baptiste here, as they look at the high ground here. Re-engage is going to be coming in shortly for the side of Void University. Anthony comes out, sorry, Bios comes out onto Verandad, taking him down to a sliver of health. Verandad going into low, but out comes the EMP, does hit 4 members of Phantom here. Out comes the Flux, hits 2, I believe. Down goes Blasto for the time. In comes the Reskin, but unfortunately down they go. In comes the Torb, but unfortunately not getting too much Torb. Gonna be going down for the time by Foss out of all people. And on this sideline, it's gonna be the Kiriko. Staggered out by the Torbjorn, the Zenyatta of Foss. Gonna be looking now at the Winston here.
30 seconds.
Meteor goes down to the Doof. Here comes the dive from Reskin. Already going down to sliver of health though. Foss's Zenyatta very helpful here. Down goes the Bunny Kiriko, but already does get rush out, but only this first little bit of rush. Unfortunately, no follow up there. Reskin goes down, Tilson goes down. That is going to be a team wipe there. And the stall out before point A. With 78 meters on the clock there, before point A cap.
0-0. Switching sides.
Phantom University holding strong.
Ready for battle.
100%, I do agree that Void did struggle with the high ground approach, with the Zen being a poking pain. That is where the payload did stop for Void University here. Yeah, 100%. I do agree that Void definitely needs to take the high ground a lot more than they did. Unfortunately, getting taken down by Phantom very quickly before they could do anything. So, Phantom's still going to be looking at now Mirren taking over the tank role, I believe.
5, 4.
No, they're just joking with me. As we see Bidoof back over onto the Sigma. Looking at the high ground here, Bidoof over onto the Winston for this push, and Foss over onto the Brigitte. Rin onto the Widowmaker with not on the Genji. Mayfield on the Anna. On the enemy team, it is still going to be Reskin on this Sigma, tilted on the Torbjorn. Meteor now on this May, though, to try and split the tank from the rest of the team, most likely. Comfy Bunny going to be on the Kiriko, and going to be Crack Blast on the Ilari.
5, 4.
Countdown comes in as we look at the doors for the release, and it is going to be the dive onto
Stop the
the
payload.
low ground right now, out of all things. Now taking the high ground with the Genji is going to be the Winston player of Bidoof. On the low ground is going to be the rest of their team, but already going down to a sliver of health is going to be Mirren. Playing with their meter now is going to be Foss. Not down to half health as the dive into the backline. Mayfield goes down, not goes down though, as the backline gets taken care of by for Phantom. Bidoof engaging the team, but unfortunately goes down to Tilted and the May of Meteor. Tilted gets another kill in regards to Mirror with a headshot.
Barrier unsuccessful.
And we engage him now for the Winston and the Genji. The deflect bait already out. In comes the dive from the Winston. Engaging here into the back line. Down goes the Curry, down goes the Larry, down goes though Doof is Winston down. Out comes the Antinate onto the Sigma. Down goes not though, but down goes Tilted and Breskin. Only going to be getting a little bit of progress now, but into this small group with a May is going to be Foss, his Brigitte. We go on board with Foss actually for a short little bit of time. The whip shot comes out, hits the Moira, does get a little bit of inspired from that. And comes the dive from the Winston and the Genji. Beautiful dive, in comes the engage from Phantom University. Down goes Tilted, down goes not though, down goes Bidoof, in comes the Captive Son, hits point, but that is already game over for the side of Phantom. Getting the point already to match, actually, correction. So same point, same potential of a draw here. 76 meters, 34. Sorry, 84. Sorry, 75 meters, 84 for. Void. 76 meters, 64 for Phantom. So they do have a lead. Out comes the Blizzard, out, but down goes 3 members, Blast, then Meteor, then Reskin. Team fight does come through.
60 seconds remaining.
60-second warning, but A has been captured. That is the win. Map win for the side of Phantom University. Already in the bag. Into the back line goes the dive of Bidoof and Genji, taking care of Bunny, taking care of Blast, taking care of Tilted. Unfortunately, a split spawn does that to you. Meteor going to be getting out on this May in the other tunnel here. Bidoof does know that they're here.
Salutations.
Meteor just accepting their fate. Reskin also accepting their fate. No backup there. Bidoof into the back line. In comes the Genji. We'll see where they stop here, but that's already point B already taken, I believe. There it is, there is checkpoint. As Blast goes down, Tilted goes down, already split from the Larry and Torbjorn. Larry and Torbjorn is Reskin. Blast now over onto the Zenyatta to probably deal with this Winston a little bit better. In comes the dive onto the high ground for the Drum Jets. Looking at getting a little bit of poke in for the Winston player here for the Bidoof. Gets back to the supports, but gets walled off for the time. Meteor goes in against the Winston. In comes the Nano Blade, does hit the Torbjorn and the turret. In comes the Sleep does hit, I believe, but I don't know who that got slapped on to. Reskin goes down to the dash, out puts the break bash onto Meteor. I believe that's going to be full distance granted for Phantom here. Tilted goes down to the Ash. Both on point just to make sure that nothing is going to be being poked. That is a 3-0 lead. Phantom taking the early advantage.
Play of the game.
Sure, Blinko, sure. As we watch, they're not again getting played the game, this time on the Genji instead. Very aggressive plays there by Not, even if he is not on his signature hero of a Sojourn. But if it's going to be tapped out for Plinko. So Plinko, you have to disappear now from the live stream. And there is also going to be another substitution here. Reskin out, Shinigami in. Saravasa map choice by Void University. Tilted just saying about getting headshots there, which is very accurate call out. Meteor banning the Rhine. Plinko comes in unable to play his signature hero of the Reinhardt on Saravasa. Plinko, if you watch this back, I saw what you did yesterday. What are you on about? Yeah, yeah, it is. And they're banning the Mauga, so double tank ban here. It is allowed in this friendly scrim, from what I've heard. But Reskin not able to play a Mauga here. That's going to be interesting, or whoever's going to take up the tank position this time round. Does seem that Void University are trying to play around with who is playing their tank.
Traveling to Suravasa. Ready for battle.
Suravasa now obviously the map pick. Sorry, just double checking that we had that all set up properly, because I didn't check that before. So it looks like Reskin is going to be going over to the Orisa. Plinko onto the Winston, which I don't think I saw him play yesterday. Shinigami on the Lucio, Foss on the Karakao here for the side of Phantom. It's going to be a Moira Zenyatta composition in regards to Void though. As we wait for the teams to be done and ready up. We are just waiting on Crack Blast to ready up. There we go, there's the countdown. We're going to be looking at market for the engage, and what these teams do like to do is take the first initial fight on this side of market. Does look like they are going to be going around to this side, and the Void University are going to be taking the fight directly into the market hall. Looking for early picks is going to be now Phantom with the Tracer of Mirren. Have to utilize Rewind early. Down goes Tilted though. Foss taking care of the first kill. Down goes Mirren. Mirren takes down Blasto. Reskin goes down to Plinko's and Winston. Not and Shinigami taking the point, so it caps up in progress already. Up on the high ground of the Gardens is going to be Phantom here, looking at potentially the early engage. In comes the engage though for Void University. Already fade out for Bunny down, and the engage looking mighty and forcing back Phantom, but Phantom comes back and takes care of Tilted. And in the meantime, down goes Reskin, down goes Foss now as I'm looking away from the main fight, but down goes Bunny, down goes Blast. The Winston getting one, the Lucio getting their hands into all three of those, taking care of Meteor as well. And again, looking at a early position, aggressive early position here for the side of Phantom, as 90% is already engaged. Down goes not down the star players here, but down goes the pulse bomb onto Blast, and Market Plate not even contested by the side of Void, and Temple is going to be the next one sub-map to go to. Looking at the engage, it's going to be still in Market Hall. with a Bastion. In comes the Molten Core, in comes the deflect, but down goes down goes Meteor, but down goes Tilted at the same time. Both Not and Tilted going down. Sorry, the
Flashpoint unlocked.
Meteor going down to the Molten Core. Molten Core getting beats out. Both rushes out by both teams. In comes the dive, in comes the big onto Bunny. Down goes Blast, out comes the kills. Tilted down. In comes the wraparound from Meteor though, unable to get anything. Rosekin goes down as well to a boot from the Lucio of Shinigami. Meteor also killed on the exit, so that's going to be a stagger and a half. In comes the early fight on this side area of Temple, with the Torbjorn Shinigami looking at some early potential boops, not taking care of the turret, so that's not going to be a problem anymore. Down goes Reskin to a boop into the drink down there, Meteor down, Blast goes down, down goes Tilted, down goes his turret, down goes Bunny again, unfortunately caught off guard, and one ult for nothing. That is point 2-0, 100% to 0.
Next flashpoint, ruins.
Ruins is the next flashpoint. Going over there already is Phantom looking at the high ground with the Genji and Winston play here. Looking at a early engage maybe. No, play code chooses against it. Does see the Bastion down there. Down goes the Genji though of Nods to Comfy Bunny. Here comes Plinko into the background. Does take Boss does take care of Meteor. Comfy Bunny does go down to Marin. Tracer Marin also gets a double piece in regards to Tilted. Into the backline line does go the Tracer player. In comes the Primal, in comes the damage, down goes Razkid. And Blast does also get taken care of by Marin as well. Again, engaging through Market Hall is going to be the side of Void University here. In comes the artillery for Meteor. Does hit Boss in the back line. 2 out, but out comes the beat. Does hit 3 members of Phantom. Down comes the bomb. Does not connect though, but down goes Tilted. Down goes Bunny. Down goes Blast. Down goes Tilted. Sorry, Meteor and Reskin. That's a team wipe. Already looking up at 90% is going to be Phantom now. Engage going to be coming in from Reskin. In comes the Blade into the backline. Does take care of Crack Blast. Down goes Shinigami though. Down goes Not to the Terror Surge and Motion Core. And recontest taken at 99% in favour of Phantom. Re-engage was good here for the side of Void, but in the back line still is Mirren. We go on board with the Tracer player of Mirren for a moment. Looking for a wrap round back to point. Should the Gallery takes down the turret.
Let the
Already
Kitsune
see
guide
the
you!
Warrior does not want to take that fight, but in comes the dive, in comes the double team onto Tilted Scorpion. Down goes Meteor as well, down goes Bunny to the boot, and in comes the dive into the back line of Blast. Reskin goes down, now comes the bomb. That is going to be a team wipe and the point going back in favour of Foss and Phantom.
Ruins. Secure.
What's up?
Next flashpoint.
Void here
Paris.
looking now concerned. Although, Baron already having to utilise the rewind. Turret is down. Down goes Comfy Bunny. Down goes Tilted Blue Axis. In comes the dive into the front line of both Meteor and Reskin. Unfortunately, Reskin now all alone. Having to pop his shield. Unfortunately, nothing he can do there. Down goes the Fury of Crack Blast.
Flashpoint unlocked.
In goes dive into the backline. Down goes Tilted again to the Winston this time out. In comes another dive. Engage into Meteor by the Genji and Winston. In comes the dive into Blast into Bunny, and Reskin goes down as well to the Tracer. Very well played dives there from the side of Phantom University. No favoritism, just saying it how it is. Boss going down extremely low there. I don't know what they're getting damaged by. I believe it's going to be the orb there. Marin already on a path angle, looking for a bomb. Go see a few targets. In comes the bomb, does not get a stick. Fortunately, out comes the rush from both sides. Down goes Force, down goes Meteor, down goes Blast, down goes Tilted. Out comes the Coalescence for Void here. Already up to 99% already, and a pause comes in as they lose Clack Brass to a DC. As we wait for a moment, we go over to BRB. As we wait a few moments, guys, give us a few. We'll see if we're going to be getting a Clack Blast back in. Getting back on, so give me a second while I get the stream pick.
Paris. Next flashpoint.
And we have an pause.
Traveling to Suravasa. Ready for battle.
Whilst I go to BRB, whilst we find out what's going on.
That was fucking beautiful.
The doof is muted. I wanted to yap
Is
to him
he?
for a second. Yeah, I wanted to yap to him for a second.
Badoof,
That's
unmute, dog. We need to yap,
I
dog.
I was
What up,
no,
Sergeant?
I was just hey Badoof. I just wanted to like say like you have such a crazy Sigma. Like I always watch you when you play in Sigma, and I'm like, yeah, I couldn't do that. You like actually hit your shots, which is which is crazy.
Oh, dude,
I have
dude, fucking.
Okay, so just so everyone knows what's happened, the side of Void have forfeited the match with a 4-0 win in regards to Phantom University. I have a couple of members here from the side of Phantom. Um, we'll come to you first, Foss. Overall, what was the vibe within Phantom, and what really helped you get the win over Void University today?
Honestly, I feel like some of the biggest changes that we made between our last showing and this showing, were one, our communication was a lot better. We our tank, I feel like really stepped up, and one took initiative and took and held space a lot better this scrim, and also on top of that, we were hearing a lot more vocal comms and very good comms from our tank as well. So huge improvement between just one scrim in itself, and having not on DPS. He was filling in for support, and his support's pretty good. But the place where he really feels home is his DPS, and it really did show tonight as well.
100%. I definitely have to give a little bit of consideration to not there. Um, if you had to bring up something to your coach of Owl for the next scrim or your next practice, what would you say as a team you still need to work on?
Um, in terms of actually, at least from this scrim, I feel like we did a pretty decent job of just like executing good Overwatch. Maybe fight planning, that might have been something that we could improve on a little bit, but um, I feel like we did play a pretty good Overwatch today.
100%. I come to you, Plinko. You got subbed in on that last map of Saravasa. Um, they immediately banned your Rhine when they saw you get subbed in. Um,
Yeah.
what was you
If I may,
thinking at that time?
Well, I knew it was gonna get banned, right? Like I feel like it was written on the wall that it was gonna get banned because everybody just kind of knows, hey, this guy plays Reinhardt, so that was like the easiest ban for them to possibly do. Um, but I've been actually working on my Winston a lot recently, so I've been trying to have a second tank that I can swap to when the Reinhardt's banned.
Fair enough. Your Winston did look very strong. A few dives into the backline with your Genji of knots as well. Again, I believe I'm going to say that he is going to be the player of this scrim. To be honest, I'll speak with Not about Not an Owl in regards to that consideration. A few, um, but yeah, well, yeah. Congratulations, guys. If you Plinker, well, I'll ask you, from what you heard of the comms, did you think that there was something lacking from the substitution side of things, or
Mm, I really don't think so. I think especially the main like strategic thing that I noticed, right? Other mechanical things are mechanical things,
Mhm.
but I think strategically Void Academy made some mistakes, right?
it
I
was
think
university that you
specifically.
was going against today? It was academy that you faced yesterday.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, yeah,
But I think on especially on Gibraltar, they kept trying to push on the low ground with the Sigma and then the Winston instead of taking the high ground, um, like fighting for that space where the Sojourn could just rain on them freely. And I think they didn't know how to contest the Sojourn. So I think there was I, I don't really have any issues, with us or anything. I wouldn't have played it probably any differently.
fair enough. For
if
us,
I
good.
sorry, if I may also add on to that, I I do voice Plinko's sentiments as well. Because like between when I first I don't know if you were able to watch it, but when I initially tried to like push up high ground like off the first team fight, right? I noticed that they had a very strong core up top. They had their supports up there. They had the DPS up there. So I just waited my time, right? And then they shifted out low ground and left the Kiri alone up top, and I was able to push up and flank on the brig. So having the high ground be very uncontested, especially when you're running a Sigma who can not really access the high ground as well, I feel like was one of their core mistakes on Gibraltar.
Yep, and when it came to the Saravasi, you also played with Hokage, aka Shinigami. Was that the first time that you had the Shinigami as your secondary support Foss?
Uh, I it's not the first time. I more
Okay.
extensively play with Marigold. But playing with Hokage, he likes to, especially as Lucio. I feel like Lucio is probably his strongest support. So instead of the typical on a break backline, I felt like if we just forgo the entire backline in entirety and just dive with our Winston, especially with Hokage being stronger on Lucio rather than Ana, I'd say. It would really show our strengths rather than forcing it on a break.
Fair enough. That is going to conduct this post interview. Thank you very much to you two for joining me. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, best of luck in your future matches.
Cheers.
Thank you.
No
Thank you.
worries. And that is going to be the end of this scrim here, guys, and this live stream. Thanks everyone for joining in. I'll be back again at some point. Until then, bye guys.
I